dozens held in Pakistan for trying to lynch brothers accused of blasphemy in Islamabad, Pakistan. Pakistani police detained dozens of men on May 18th on charges of attacking a police station in an attempt to lynch two brothers held in jail accused of desecrating a Muslim mosque. The police took the brothers accused of blasphemy to a secure location along with some injured officials. Hamza Shafaat, Islamabad Deputy Commissioner, told Reuters most of the arrested men were refugees from Afghanistan. Police officer Asim Ghaffar mentioned that the mob wanted to behead the accused. The two brothers were accused of blasphemy for allegedly ripping up a banner inscribed with the names of the companions of Prophet Mohammad from the outer wall of a mosque. So, oh my God. So, look at this article. Some 36 have been arrested. 36 people attacked a police station trying to get at the prisoners inside. And part of why I wanted to bring this up was to validate the point that we have said many times before, that if you're accused of blasphemy in Pakistan, you may actually be safer with the police, who will likely sentence you to death. Well, the police won't do it. You know what I mean?
The system.
Yes.
Yeah, because the death sentences in Pakistan actually never been carried out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are accused of anything like this for blasphemy, you're like, it seemed to me like you were safer if you were arrested. But these mobs, they're like, no, chill. Like, even if you're in prison, we're gonna come for you in prison. Look at this. Okay, in other countries, people are intimidated by the police. In Pakistan, the police is intimidated by the mob. Like, imagine if you're the actual police, and who do you call if you're the police and you see a mob coming? Like, imagine if you're a cop and you get a call and you're like, okay, what's your emergency? Like, we're actually cop ourselves. Like, we need backup. Like, this this is like so insane. Imagine if you're the cops that's supposed to scare people about to behave, but you're actually like, you're scared of the people. The police in Pakistan, they're intimidated by the Islamists. This is how crazy Pakistan has become. And guys,
Yeah.
I know some of you are in the live today saying, oh, this is shocking sarcastically, but this is shocking. It's even for Pakistan. Like, these people have no chill. Like, it used to be like, oh my God, you're accused of blasphemy, the mob is going to get you, but now you're arrested. Like, oh, thank God I'm arrested because now I'm safe in prison. But now this is like a new level of escalation. Like, even if you're in prison, we're going to come tear down the prison. We might come and attack. These people are so angry that they know, for like, you think like these people don't know if they're attacking the police that there's going to be consequences for attacking the police, that they're going to get arrested, that they're going to go to jail. They know that.
Oh yeah.
They don't care. They're like, it's our duty, we have to do it
for the honor of the
police
Prophet.
Is protecting you guys. The Pakistani police, like, we're going to go over them and attack you in prison. It's like, it's so scary.
Like,
hashtag fund the police in Pakistan, I guess. I don't know.
God damn it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I would just like to point out the men who are accused of blasphemy are also like accused of pelting the mosque with stones. I thought it was very interesting to highlight that it wasn't actually specifically blasphemy against Muhammad. It was against companions of the Prophet, meaning the Sahaba. So this now becomes this Shia versus Sunni thing. And no, the police officer said, quote, "Give us the accused. We will decide what to do with them." That's what he said that the mob was saying.
Oh,
They
okay.
injured
So the police
police.
officer.
They injured police officials.
So the mob was telling that to the police that, like, you don't worry about it. You guys go take a hike. We'll take care of these criminals. Okay, but Aaron. So Aaron is saying it appears Armin Navabi has not heard about the mob in Pakistan attacking and kidnapping police over the fresh. over the French ambassador a few weeks ago. This is mild stuff now. No, ARN, we covered it here on Atheist Republic. I'm saying things are escalating, just like you saying this was a few weeks ago. Obviously, like, this is becoming a new thing. A few weeks ago is not that long ago. God damn it. But yeah.
And that was shocking. Okay, and I love that comment
shocking.
of this is mild stuff now. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You're
not
saying that, so they had they took
every
police
Tuesday.
officers hostage over, I'm not even going to get into what that whole fight was about, right? So this is just normal now. No, you think it's normal that this is just a continued attitude now? And also, like, we've seen this type of behavior before. This wasn't just in regards to the TLP thing.
Also,
but
things are escalating. You go on, you finish.
There was a really good comment from Michael Sherlock saying, "Isn't it so weird that blasphemy convictions save lives in Pakistan?"
Yeah, it's weird. It's
like,
so
that's an interesting way to put it. That's a very interesting way to put it.
Yeah. Another point to bring up is that, as Susanna pointed out, this is new. Even for Pakistan, this is a new standard. Like, things are escalating, because it used to be, if you insult Muhammad, your life, like, you get, not even if you insult, if you get accused of insulting Muhammad, things would escalate to these kind of levels, right? Now, again, this is new for people who think like, no, this happens every Tuesday in Pakistan. No, this is a new escalation because the Sahaba are becoming the new friend. Like, people are like, okay, God damn it, let's not say anything about Muhammad. That's not enough. We have to go after the Shias. So even being accused of having views against the Sahaba is not Muhammad. They're the companions of Muhammad. That means the mob could go after you. And if that is the new standard, every Shia could become a target in Pakistan. Because I don't know if people understand, when we say the companions of Muhammad, that's how Sunnis describe them. These are the same people that the Shias think that are the people who betrayed Muhammad's will, the people who betrayed the Ahlul Bayt, the Ali and Fatima. So these are the heroes in Sunni Islam, and these are the villains in Shia Islam. So now insulting them or having views against them is considered blasphemy in Pakistan. I mean, guys, this is new, not just in Pakistan. This is new everywhere, right? Because I mean, here's the thing, okay? This is too extreme for Saudi Arabia, okay? Because Saudi Arabians, like the Wahhabis in Saudi Arabia, they don't think like veneration of the Sahaba is justified, right? So that's how crazy this is getting in Pakistan, because people are like, in Saudi Arabia, some of these Wahhabis might be like, the Sahaba, but they were just people. They were not holy people. They were not like sacred. They were not like, something that you need to get butthurt over like this, right? So if you maybe speak bad about them, they will be like, no, you're wrong. This is bad. But this is not the reaction you get from Wahhabis in Saudi Arabia. This is not even like, you've gone. You know how far things have gone, where this is an extreme compared to like Saudi Arabian Wahhabis. Anyways, what are you gonna say?
Oh, well, I actually wanted to highlight that the criminalizing, insulting the companions of the Prophet or the Sahaba is actually not that new.
No,
it's been a part of the penal code for some time.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
The criminalizing of the insulting of the Sahaba is not new.
I know. Wait, okay. So let's look at the levels of escalation. Okay.
No,
it's been like about a couple of year or two where this is now being introduced in Pakistan as new grounds for laws for blasphemy when you go after the Sahaba, right? So that's one level of escalation that we've seen happening. And now a new level of escalation is that we see the same mob reaction that we used to see against secularists, atheists, and Ahmadis. Then eventually led to, like, we saw more of it against Christians, right? And now we're seeing that we saw it becoming closer to law in Pakistan, but now we're seeing the same mob reactions against the Shias happening more and more. So that's another escalation. And now we're seeing the escalation going so far where they're attacking police. They're attacking 36 people at the same time, attacking a police station, not for the sake of Muhammad, but for the sake of the companions of Muhammad. If you think that this is not escalation compared to what's before, you have not been following what's happening, right? This is definitely escalation, even based on the Pakistani standards.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people in the live chat are pointing out that like attacks against Shia aren't new. You're right, but we can agree that it's definitely escalated. I remember last year there was that rally of tens of thousands of people. I can't remember where, in one of the major cities, just shouted tens of thousands. It looked like tens of thousands of people just shouting like "Kafir, Kafir, Shia, Kafir."
Right.
You know,
So,
and that was shocking to many people I knew, like of how bad it got.
Even in Pakistan.
Yeah.
See, like, let me highlight this, because ARN, you are incapable of listening to what I'm saying. Okay, so ARN is saying, I urge you to look at the long history of attacks on Shias in Pakistan region. It goes back decades and decades. It's not new. Okay, you are completely. Your listening skills are in the toilet. Okay. I have been covering the history of that, and I have even looked at the sources of that, and I've also seen the escalation of this movement increasing ever since 1979, even more than before. I've covered interviews of people in Pakistan who said that before the Islamic Revolution of Iran and the promotion of Wahhabi madrasas by Saudi Arabia and Pakistan, a lot of Muslims in Pakistan didn't even know the difference between the Shia and Sunni, and then but the rises madrasa since the past 40 years, the escalation between Shias and Sunnis have increasing. This is not in contradiction to the fact that separation have been escalating. The fact that they existed since decades ago doesn't mean that it hasn't been escalating. How are your minds so binary? Just because something existed before, it doesn't mean that it's not escalating. God damn it, you guys are so simplistic in your way of thinking.
This actually reminds me an example of this escalating, and this isn't specifically against the Shia, but and I've been looking for more information on this. But I'm having a hard time finding it in English. Also, so my understanding is that recently more legislation has been passed that I believe probably criminalization is in place for people who do not use a phrase at the end of Muhammad's name. And it's a phrase, I don't know, it's probably in Urdu. But it's a phrase that basically means like every time you say Muhammad, like peace be upon him, you also acknowledge that he is the last prophet. And you have to say this, otherwise it's deemed blasphemy and you could be criminalized for it. Now, this specifically targets Ahmadis, who are one of the most persecuted minorities in Pakistan. Some people even argue that they experience a form of apartheid in Pakistan, because for them, Muhammad isn't the last prophet. So if you don't say this phrase acknowledging that he is the last prophet, then you're going to be criminalized, or you're like outing yourself as like Ahmadiyya, possibly, like that's how deeply things are escalating. That even the words that you use and phrases that you say after his name, like you not doing that could get you in serious trouble. So if there's someone who knows what I'm talking about, if you could send me more information on that, because I've been trying, I heard about this, but I can't find information in English to give you more specific and more detailed explanation. Please pass that on to me on Instagram or on Discord. Links in the description.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of Blasphemy and Sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.